Hey guys, it's Hannah Hearts Book 6. My voice is a little gone and I haven't made a video in what seems like forever, but today we're doing a book unhaul. So stay tuned. Yesterday was Sunday and I decided that I needed to go through my bookshelf and organize it, mostly because I have a ton of cozy mystery books and I had no idea what number in the series they were, and I'm a weirdo and I like to read series in order. So I went through and I wrote on like either the inside flap or on the front page and wrote what number it was, and I found out also I have 10 first books in a cozy mystery series. So I think I'm going to make a video called like 2 videos called like 5 cozy mystery series I want to start, because I have 10, so I can do 5 is one video, 5 is another video. It seems like if I do 10, that seems like a lot in one video. But anyway, these are the books that I decided to get rid of out of that. I got rid of some cozy mysteries, but most of them are just books that have been on my shelves that were either given to me that I thought I would like to read, but at this point in time, I decided I'm not going to, or books that I've bought over the years that I've had for years, and I finally am just like giving them to somebody else, and they will not be living here anymore. They've been taking up space for too long, and they haven't been paying rent, so I'm evicting them from my shelves. But anyway, okay, so the first one is, also, I'm not going to be talking about the books, like what they're about, partly because most of them I didn't read them. And yeah, I'll tell you like why I got it originally, if I can remember, and then like, you know, the backstory, whatever. Okay, so this is The One That Got Away by Bethany Chase. I also have another one that is the same story of this one, which I will grab. Saving CC Honeycutt and The One That Got Away. I get on these YouTube like binges, and my YouTube binge at the time was Dave Ramsey Get Out of Debt YouTubers, and this one girl who I cannot remember her name because she sadly stopped making videos, she also talked about books on her channel, and that was kind of like my gateway to BookTube, so that was cool. But she recommended these books. I found them at a Half Price Books in Texas, and then I decided that I'm never going to read these because these have literally been on my shelves for maybe like 3 years, and I'm just not going to read them. So those are those. The next one is The Martian by Andy Weir. This book is just, I went to church, and at my church they do like an at the movies kind of thing, and so the at the movies was based on this movie, and I thought that I was going to read it because I liked the movie, I guess, but I didn't like the movie enough to see the whole movie. So yeah, this one's going. This one, there's not really a story. It was a ex-library copy, and then I looked up the reviews, and it was literally like on Goodreads, like a average 2-star rating, so yeah. And also, I really only picked it up because the cover's pretty, but like that's not really a reason to keep a book if you're not going to actually read it. The next one is actually a cozy mystery, and it's called Unraveled, a knitting mystery. It just kind of came to the point where I have so many cozy mysteries, and this is not one that I really want to read. It's also book 9 in the series, and I really don't know how to knit and don't care about knitting enough to read 8 books just to get to this one, you know? The next 2 are books that I had hopes of reading, and then I just realized that like I don't really even read that much YA like in the past like year or so, so I'm really not going to read vampire YA. So Frostbite and Vampire Academy being the first one, Frostbite being the second one. So yeah, I was watching Kate's book date at the time, and she was like, oh my gosh, these are like you're gonna like binge the series, but then you can't really binge a series if you never even start it. So okay, that's going. The next 2 are often compared to each other and but one is like apparently better than the other, but they're just books that are like thriller type things. I'm never gonna read them. And one of them, I saw the movie and it was weird. So Gone Girl, I've actually seen this movie and it was weird, and this is just not a book that I would read. And then also The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. Just not a book that I would really see myself wanting to read. So yeah, I got them because they were donated by my husband's cousin's friend. So thank you, Jean, for donating these books to me. I'm sorry that they're leaving my shelves, but you know what? You got rid of them first, so I'm just like passing them along. The next ones are books by an author that I actually used to consider my favorite author, but now reading her books, there are some problematic elements, and add me to the list of booktubers that uses the word problematic. That word really annoys me sometimes, but whatever. Basically, there's a lot of cheating in her books, and as a married person, or as just a person like who loves another person, that's just not really okay with me. So just like collectively decided to get rid of these books. I've also had them for years and I'm never gonna read them. I only kept one of her books, and it's one of the books that I actually read and really liked, and it doesn't have that cheating element in it, so that's why I kept it. But anyway, Heart of the Matter by Emily Giffen, The One and Only by Emily Giffen, and also Love the One You're With by Emily Giffen. Yeah, these books have been living on my shelves too long, and some of them are like 3/4 read, and I never actually finished them, so I guess these were my like first DNFs. Okay, the next one is a children's picture book about America, and I was going to take it to my classroom, and I just decided not to. So this is Old Glory and American Treasure by Robert Lang. So it's very pretty, but this book is really pretty. I might actually keep this. Okay. Mary Kay Andrews, Deep Dish. Another ex-library copy. Just, it seemed cozy mystery-ish, and it just like is really big, and I don't really want to read it. So that was that. Okay, All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. This is another one given to me by Jean. Thanks, Jean. Yeah. This book is very polarizing. Some people love it and some people hate it, and I kind of wanted to read it to see like where I took camp, and I just realized that I don't care enough, so I'm not reading it. The next one is The Selection by Kira Cass, another one given to me by Jean, and I'm just never gonna read this. It's just, I like hardly ever read YA, so I don't know why I would read a book from like 2010. Like, I think I was trying to like read all like the classics of BookTube, and then I realized that's dumb and I don't have to do that. So there's that one. Okay, the next one is Call Me Mrs. Miracle by Debbie McComber. I tried reading this last Christmas and it just didn't grab me. So, and I also have a couple other Christmas books that I would rather read, so this one's just going. Next two are in the same camp of YA, and they're Winter Girls by Laura House Anderson and If I Stay by Gail Forman. Again, trying to get on the BookTube, like, these are like the cult classics, but not like actual classics, but like classics of people my age that are on BookTube, and I just didn't want to read them anymore. So, yep. The next one is a book that I loved the TV show, but I'm just not gonna read this book. It's really cute, but like, I don't know. I might keep this. I don't know, because I did really like the TV show. I might actually like try to give it a chance, but it's like the Carrie Diaries. So it's Carrie Bradshaw before she was on Sex and the City. And I tried to watch Sex and the City actually, and I did not like it. It was just like, it was a weird first episode, and I was like, not for me. So, the next one is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes, another controversial book on BookTube. Is this bad to say, but like all the like moms, they love this book, but people on BookTube who view it as ableist hate this book. So, yes, that's that one. Yeah, I just don't care enough. I cared about reading it when my mom told me she loved it, but then, like, BookTube people started talking about it, and it just, like, made me disinterested. And even if those people are wrong, like, it's just not, like, a book that I would read. So, anyway, next one is Emma by Jane Austen. I would like to read this book at some point, maybe when I'm retired and have books to read and have time to read books with this small font. But yeah, as a first-year teacher, this is not happening. And also, this cover's super ugly, and I have super cute editions of Persuasion and that other one, Sense and Sensibility. I have pretty copies of those, and I just decided not to do this one. The next one is Wedding Night by Sophie Kinsella. I like Sophie Kinsella's books, but then I looked this up on Goodreads, and this is like her worst rated one, so I just decided to not read it. The next one is a cozy mystery. It's a curried away spy shop mystery, and this one is number 4 in the series. I don't know, I just didn't see myself liking a book about spices, so I decided to get rid of it. Next two are another vampire YA that I actually have read these books before, and I attempted to reread, and I just lost interest because I had so many other books that I wanted to read at the time, and these are just, I'm not going to reread these. So, Twilight and New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. You either love them or you hate them, or you have no feelings about them at all. So, yeah, that's those. Catch Her If You Can by Merlene Lovelace. Cozy mystery. It was number 3. I just didn't want to. Next one is Sweet Pepper Hero, J.J. Cook. It's from the Sweet Pepper Fire Brigade mystery. Again, just not in the mood. It's book number 4. I have so many other series that I need to start. Just didn't want to. The next one is Anne of Avonlea. I do love Anne of Green Gables, and I want to read this book at some point, but I have it on ebook, and I just didn't really feel the need for this really not cute cover. So, yeah, just getting rid of that. The other one is The Best Christmas Stories Ever. Just, I don't know. It's a little old. I would have read aloud it to my kids, but, like, I don't know. Just not super interested in it anymore. The next one is Lethal Licorice, an Amish candy strap mystery. Anything Amish never appeals to me, so I don't know why I picked this book up, but probably because it was a cozy mystery, and I was like in a phase where I was like, every cozy mystery, get in my cart right now. But yeah, this is going. Okay, Fault in Our Stars by John Green. There's another one I half read a long time ago, and it's just not in the things that I want to read anymore, so this one's going as well. The next one is The Babysitter's Club, Stacy's Mistake, Anna and Martin. I read one of these Babysitter's Club books for a video that I have not made yet, but I will. Because I compared like a regular Babysitter's Club chapter book to the Babysitter's Club graphic novel, and I just discovered that the graphic novel is just a better fit for me. These are, I mean, obviously I'm not the target audience for these. I'm not the target audience for the graphic novels either, but the graphic novels are just more concise, and I just like them a lot better. So this one's going. Okay, these two are probably staying. Okay, next one is Goodbye Vitamin, a novel. It is a book of the month pick. I'm not a book of the month member, and honestly the only reason I picked this up is because it was a book of the month and I was really obsessed with those at the time. Like obsessed with wanting to get a membership, but now I just don't care. But anyway, got this at Goodwill for like $1. And I don't know, the cover's pretty, but it's just like, you can't keep a book just because it's pretty. You have to actually want to read it at some point. And then the second to last one is another Emily Giffen book, Baby Proof. This book is just like torn and tattered. Had it for years and paid $8 for it. And I honestly should have just never bought it because I'm not going to read it. Okay. And then the last one is Raven Girl by Audrey Giffen. And this book's really cool and pretty, but like just not my style, not my genre. So those are the books that I'm going to be unhauling. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and comment down below what books on your shelves that you want to unhaul, because I would really like to know. So that's it for me today, guys. Hope you have a great day and enjoy your next read. Bye.